Hi everybody! In this video we're going to be working on Go Tell It on the Mountain, the second violin part. So what's tricky about your part is that you don't have the melody. It's not always easy to remember how your part goes on its own. So hopefully if you listen to the video a few times you'll get your part in your head and it'll be a little easier for you to play. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the whole piece through one time at tempo, and then I'm going to break it down into the three sections a little slower and give you some little things to think about or helpful tips to help you learn how to play this even better. So here we go. I'm going to play from the beginning at tempo. So there you go, there's your whole thing. If you're able to practice and play with me all the way through, then I would recommend you practice with the other videos with Violin 1, the viola or the cello to see how your part fits in with them. I'm going to break the piece down into three sections now, so I'm going to play bars 1 to 13, our first section. There's a lot of repetition there, but what I'd like for you to pay attention to are the little comma marks over your quarter rests. What those mean are, it stands for retake, and what a retake is just bringing your bow from wherever you end off back to the frog. Okay, so we don't need to make a gigantic motion out of this. No one is coming to our concerts to see you make a circle with your hands. What we want is just a quick, simple little reset almost at the frog of the bow so that you can go down again. So watch for where I do that. Follow along in your music so you can see where, anticipate where I'm going to be retaking, and then follow me. So bars 1 to 13, a little slower now. Okay, so that's your first part. A little bit of repetition in there, but that just makes practice makes perfect. So the more you play it, the better you're going to become. The next section we're going to look at is bars 13 to 23. What you need to take note of here are the slurs. So that is the notes that are joined by, sort of looks like a little rainbow in your part. The notes that are connected by that slur need to be played within the same bow. So if you're playing down bow, both of those need to be down bow. If you're playing up bow, those both need to be up bow. So your first slur comes in bar 14, and it would be... So notice how I play both of those in the same bow. The other thing you need to notice is that in bar 13 and 17, you have to play a C natural. So we're used to playing a lot of music with a C sharp, which is a finger 2 on the tape on the A string. To play a C natural, we need to make the note lower. So we need to bring our finger, our second finger, down to where our first finger is and meet it right beside. Okay, so this is a C sharp, this is a C natural. So if we are looking this way, C sharp on the tape, C natural comes down towards the scroll. This makes the note go lower. We want to be sure that we're playing that C natural in tune and that all of us are playing a low 2, because otherwise if some of us are playing 2 on the tape and 2 as in C natural, this is what's going to happen. We don't want that noise. It's a little scary. It doesn't go with the piece. We want to make sure we're playing a nice C natural there. So again, that's in bar 13 and bar 17, to watch out for that. So here we go, bar 13 to bar 23, a little slower. And then last but not least, we have bars 23 to the end. We've got a lot of eighth notes here. You need to be like a metronome, like a clock. It needs to be nice and even. Okay, your speed needs to be really even. I know it's easy, especially your first 2 bars there, bars 23, 24, open D. It's easy to kind of stop thinking for a moment and start rushing those notes, but we're really relying on you, the violas, the cellos, and the bass there to keep a steady tempo. So if you need to just sort of tap your toe inside your shoe, if you feel it in your gut, if you can count in your head, do whatever you need to do. Follow me. I'm going to give you consistent beat as well. Whatever you need to do to stay at a consistent, steady beat, you need to get that going. So I'm going to play from 23 to the end, a little slower. Retake. So that is the whole piece. Practice it slowly. Make sure you get your notes nice and even, nice and clear, so that when we come together as a group, we sound the best that we can. Good luck and happy practicing.